welcome to Makeover Masters Fashion DIY. My name is Michiko Hylands. Today I'm going to show you a big trend, fringing, and how to add it into your wardrobe. So what I'm going to do is show you how to add fringing to a necklace. I've just picked up this great necklace from Leatherette. It's lace with chain details and studding, and it's got a great length, and I'm going to get the fringing and hang it down in a V shape. And this is what you'll need. You're going to need a necklace that does have that V shape. You could have a shorter necklace or a longer necklace. The sky's the limit. Next we need to make a pattern for the fringing. I've grabbed an A4 piece of paper and I've placed the necklace right at the top of the paper. This is where I'm going to start the fringing. I'm going to trace with a pencil the V shape. Just go all along. It doesn't have to be too perfect at this stage, and just at the point and then go up. So now I'm going to remove the necklace and I'm going to fold the paper in half just to get that center line. And with a ruler, to make it nice and neat now, I'm just going to follow that and pull a line there. So that was the neckline. Now we've made it nice and neat, but we do need to add a seam allowance, so this is where the glue will sit. So I'm just measuring 1 centimetre along. So next I'm going to fold it again, and with scissors just cut along that line. So next I'm going to measure in with the ruler just from this top point in, and I'm going to measure 1.5 and then just take that line all the way down to the bottom. So now I'm going to find the center point, which is here, and I'm going to measure 16 centimeters down from that point. So my fringing is going to end there, so it's longer than the chain. So back to the top of my pattern, I'm going to measure down 16 centimeters, the length of my fringing. A little mark there. Now I'm going to line those 2 points together, that mark to the center point, which was also 16 centimeters down. Next, I'm going to fold the paper and now cut. And open it out, and here's the pattern. I've grabbed this great Leatherette from Spotlight, and I'm just going to get a piece. Cut that out for the pattern. Next, I'm going to hold down the pattern and start cutting. So now I'm cutting out the pattern. I'm using a rotary cutter, but if you don't have one, use a chalk outline and scissors instead. So here's the cut out piece of Leatherette, using the matte side with the shiny side down. I'm going to go from the center line right down to the end point and just mark that with chalk. Next, I'm going to just measure that 1 centimetre that we had for the gluing. Right, we're ready to start cutting. So you start with the middle fringe. My fringing is going to be pretty much 0.5 centimeters in width. So I'm going to find 0.5, and then between that on either side, just mark that. From the center point, which is here, I'm just going to make a little mark 0.5 down from there. So that's where you just stop cutting. You don't cut straight through. You stop cutting there. So you don't have to be so neat. You can not measure if you're up to that, but if you want to make it nice and neat, you can use chalk and a ruler and measure it properly. So I've got the first fringe there, and then I'm just going to go out from there and keep measuring along 0.5. Just keep measuring and keep continuing this until you get all the way to the top. I've actually got a finished piece, but I'm going to show you how to cut using the Rotary Cutter, but you can use scissors if you've got a very steady hand. So starting with the middle fringe, using a ruler, that's one side, now the other side. Takes a bit of pressure. Here's your first fringe. So here's what we've been working on, but voila, here's the finished product. So now I've got the necklace down flat and also the fringing, just to align where we're going to be gluing. I'm going to be using ADOS glue, good for fabrics. So I'm going to be gluing the lace and also the fringing. I'm going to use a pencil just to mark a little outline to where I'm going to be applying the glue. So now applying the glue with a little paintbrush. You might have to open the windows when you're doing this, it's got quite a strong odour. And now I'm going to apply the glue to the patent side of the leatherette. And we just have to wait until it becomes tacky. Just do a bit of a touch test. Yes, it's feeling quite tacky now, ready to apply. So next, grab the fringing and flip it over, and with that center point align it to the bottom of the lace. So, and just start sticking it down. There you go. So this is my fab fringe necklace. I'm loving it. It's going to be a great addition to my autumn winter wardrobe. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've been inspired, and I can't wait to see your efforts. So please send me a pic, #MMFashionDIY. See you next time.